back to another video, lovely souls. I got some messages for y'all lovely souls today, so stay tuned to the end of this video. I also want to give you a method that helps with staying calm. I'm here remaining calm, so bear with me and take how these messages resonate to you. Take how these messages speak to your soul. Welcome to the channel. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually, and I'm so grateful to have you all here. At this time in PCM Intuitive Readings is open to book a reading. The information is down below in the description area. I first was feeling, when I first started this video, the first thing I was feeling was you have the solution to the problems in your life. So somewhere I'm feeling like somebody's really worried about some things. Could be financial situations, whatever it is that you catch yourself worrying about, right? I'm hearing ditch the worry and instead focus on the solution. Start to shift your focus on focusing on the solution and not the problem. I'm also feeling this vibe of feeding the old cycle. So someone is feeding the old cycle and feeling still stuck in that hamster wheel, stuck in those negative looping thought patterns, stuck in this same stuff that you felt you've let go of. So I'm actually hearing cut the cords, and I'm also hearing cut the ties, however that means to each and every one of you out there who this resonates with right now. Okay, let go of whatever is heavy on you right now. Some of you right now are being reborn and have been on this path of rebirth, right? And sometimes in order to fully step into your new identity or create that identity, right? How do you want to show up, right? That will help you. Okay, let me simplify this. So if you just look at it like this, you're struggling with becoming a new you, and you may feel sad, you may feel down because you got to let go of the old you. The work that you have done thus far has led you to this exact moment that you are in right now. So you got to let go of that old you, because you have all these amazing opportunities and new things ready to come in. But whatever's weighing you down, whatever is heavy, whatever you're holding on to is taking up too much space. So I heard choose you, lovely soul. Let go and create your new identity, starting with how do you want to show up? How is it that you want to show up? And create that, and then follow what you create. And this will be the new identity you start with and move along your path. That's the message I'm picking up as well. So stop feeding those old cycles that put you back on a hamster wheel, creating the same reality over and over again. This is a great time to not let anyone now and forever destroy your inner peace, disturb your inner peace. Whatever happens around you, do your best to not let things disturb your peace. If you are triggered, go within and look at those things. You can't change the outside, right? You can't change those people. You can't change all that stuff until you change inside of you, right? Well, you can never change the people, right? That's why you got to change yourself if you're triggered by others. But the whole point is to go in and look at yourself while you're triggered and fix that, right? Because this is going to be a very chaotic year, but yet one of the best years ever, lovely soul. So you probably been noticing some of the lessons that you are learning right now. For many of you, it's new lessons, and all these new lessons are prepping you up, getting you ready for what is next. Many of you, I'm hearing like your soul's mission, right? You're getting ready for new levels. I heard new heights, fresh new starts, fresh new beginnings. Again, I'm seeing release what is no longer serving you, lovely soul. Those things are outdated, outmoded. I also have written in here, because it came to me as well, that you're clearing out deeper layers of wounding and rising to the surface. And this is totally uncomfortable. So many of you are going deeper into wounds, deeper into your psyche, and clearing out things, right? And some of these things could be tied to other things that's getting down to the roots of things, and some of these things could be new things that were unknown to you that you're beginning to see and look at. I tell you one thing: when you clear out the deeper you go in clearing out your psyche, the better your life gonna be. The bigger your rewards. You're gonna see life differently, right? So that's the message that I do have. And also, no matter what level you are on, take how this resonates to you. We are all unlearning old behaviors and patterns, etc. No matter where you are, some of you are in a place where you are going deeper into the learning and cleansing of your psyche. Okay, so you're learning new things about yourself. You're learning what stopped you from being your true authentic self, what got in your way, what buried, how you got covered, right? And all the darkness and lived in your shadow versus standing up in your light. So now you're starting to discover this, many of you out there, okay? That's the message that did come through. I feel like I was about to say stay calm in the middle of any storm. But what I do want to say is this, like, man, let me know how you feeling about this. I've come to the conclusion when I commit to no longer allowing external anything disturb my inner peace. What happened to me this morning, right, was I was on a normal street, not a highway, a normal street where you don't pass people up. So anyway, someone came flying past me impatiently. This is something that used to trigger me and make me very angry and feel some type of way, so I want to follow them, yeah, and make sure they see me. Like, that is so brilliant, right? So smart, right? The things we do when we feel anger inside of us and frustration, when we just react, not thinking, right? So I'm grateful for the change I've made within me, but I'm not ashamed to show you that I understand what it feels like to react. Back to the story. So instead, I didn't even feel anything. I just looked at them as like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's them. God bless them. May they find their way. May they get where they're going safely. But I'm just grateful. I'm safe. I'm good. And I ain't got nothing to do with it. We ain't got to make other people problems our problems. We ain't got to bring on what's going on outside in our inner world. You feel me? So I heard you the CEO. You the CEO of your life. You don't have to be blinded no more. Take those glasses off and see the people. See whatever the way you want to see it. So people, let's get to the CEO of your life. See people for who they are. Let them show themselves to you and then place them where they belong in your life and keep your boundaries up, because you're the CEO of your own life. And when you do that, you will be able to see them where they are. If you understand what I'm saying. See, that's another thing that you can utilize in your life, because baby, this is the time when we gotta be calm. We got to have that inner peace within us, because there's going to be chaos going on in the world, because many people are not ready for the changes that you are opened up to, lovely soul. There are so many changes occurring in the world right now. Some of what's happening has never happened before. So fear is at all-time high. Don't get caught up in the chaos around you. Don't get caught up in stuff that's going on in the world, because it's making ways for you. Okay? What's crumbling was built a lie. You feel me? Okay? We just got comfortable with it, right? It's a new age, right? It's time for the new. You know, we be wanting new, but when God give us new, we don't understand the language of the universe, so we become disappointed. We feel sad. We feel down, lovely soul. Everything is truly happening for you. Okay, so don't get caught up in the chaos around you. I truly must say, no more will you let someone use your power to create your reality for you. When you not the star in your own movie, when you're not feeling like the CEO in your movie, it feels like you just there watching your life happen. You feel powerless. You feel like you have no control is what you feel. Now, know you have power. There are things you can't control in your life. Sometimes we be doing the flip. We be trying to control what we can't, but not controlling what we can. So some of you may need to flip the script and see it differently. Never settle. It will get better as you keep going and doing the work. Great things are worth the wait. Step into creator mode, lovely soul. That is the channeled message that I had, that I've written down, that came through. Things are changing. Things are changing, lovely soul. Let's see what Spirit has for you in this deck right here. Don't let nobody disturb your peace, and just do your best at it. And like I said, stay tuned to the end, and I'm going to give you a method that will that can be beneficial to you and that will help you. You were guided to this video for a reason. I'm actually hearing that someone needs to sharpen their focus, because they are becoming distracted very easily and losing the sense of self. And I'm seeing messy. You may be in the journey where you're messy in the middle. like things could be feeling quite overwhelming because you're learning so much, you're releasing and letting go of so much, right? And I feel like that's really tied to that old self, that old identity as well, right? And that may be the message that's tied to that, but do take it how it resonates, lovely soul. One card, spirit, one card for these lovely souls today. What is it that you want to tell them most right now? What is it they need to know on their soul journey right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, we got this card yesterday. I'm not even going to read it. Relationships are assignments. And relationships in your life, when you are triggered, they're teaching you where you need to love yourself more at inside of yourself. So that's why it's so important in this season to focus on ourselves and mind our own business. That's one of the biggest things in the world. We focus so much outside of us, as we all know, that we lose tune within ourselves and we become like, our self-esteem becomes low. We don't trust ourselves and all the other things because we give our power outside of us. So do know that relationships are assignments, and relationships are in your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. That's why when you actually learn lessons with certain people you had a relationship with, they leave out of your life, because new relationships will come in. That ties to the message in the beginning of the video with cutting ties. Take these messages how they coming to you today, lovely soul. I feel like there was something else I was going to add to that. See, look, trust. Trust the process. Trust yourself over any outside influences. Trust you. I actually heard a noise somewhere that actually kind of like caught my attention. So that clarifies, confirms what I'm saying to you today, lovely soul. Trust yourself over everybody, even over me. Trust what you feel in your spirit. But if you feel me speaking to your spirit and you feel like you want to run, stand still. When you start to practice these things in your life, when you're facing fears, when you're facing challenges, when you're facing obstacles, when you're facing things that make you want to run, you start to practice staying there, like watching this message that's speaking to you right now. You start to practice that, you will learn how to face things. You won't have to run no more, lovely. So everything is a practice, right? Everything starts as a practice in our life. It's just like creativity. Someone may be struggling with finding their creativity. You can channel that anyhow through music, through art, through cooking. However, you can channel your creativity like that. It's really simplicity, but the ego makes it complex. And sometimes when we're in our mind, it makes things harder than what it is. That's why it's important to drop down in your heart, lovely. So I really heard drop down and get your ego on, girl. Many of you are flying high. You got a vision. You got a bird's eye view. Many of you are starting to see very clearly. Someone needs to forgive themselves and others. That's something I'm picking up as well. Forgive yourself for the things that you've gone through. Forgive yourself from whatever it is. If it's in your past that's keeping you holding on, whatever it is, forgive yourself, lovely soul. You deserve that. Remember, forgiveness is a gift that we give to ourselves. Let me see in this deck what Spirit got for you. Thank you for your patience, lovely soul. I'm trying to tell you. I heard invest in you. Use your time wisely. For some of you, you're saying you don't have enough time in the day. Make time to take care of yourself. Make time to fit in what you need to fit in, lovely soul. You got to make that time for you. I'm trying to tell you it's going to work out, but you got to make it. You got to stop saying what you can't do or what's not working and make it happen. You heard? That's what you got to do, lovely soul. I'm trying to tell you. Let me see. One card, Spirit. What is it that you want to tell these lovely souls right now? Is there any blocks or anything they need to know right now that may be on their path or in their way? Thank you. Someone needs to balance, and someone has partnerships and collaborations coming in. Look, you gotta have faith, baby. Look, check it out. Faith. I'm talking about real faith. I'm talking about ditch the worry and know that things are going to work out for you. Know that you will have everything that you need. Know that you got the solution to every problem instead of looking at the problem with worry and following that old cycle and feeding that old cycle. Know that you got faith and all will work out for you. See, on your journey, first you get what you need and then you get what you want. That's why it takes time, and it takes time to unlearn things. And many levels you're unlearning and relearning. So do be okay. If something worked at one level, it may not work at another level, and it's okay to unlearn that. Which brings me to something. Someone is feeling like a victim, and this is blocking your heart chakra. You are not a victim, you are a victor. I heard nobody done nothing to you. Life is happening for you. So stop looking at what such and such did to you, and instead look within yourself at what's triggering you. Man, that's some rhyme right there. Look at that. Check it out. I do want to put this message in there because I'm feeling it, is that, look, perception, this is reality. The way you see it, all you got to do is change the way you see it. I'm picking okay, for some of you maybe struggling or feeling fear or noticing fake stuff being out there about like people might be trying to hit you up, talking about you got this black magic or something on you, hit this button to to get cleansed. I don't know, any type of stuff that someone might create it out there for you. I want to say it like this. Yes, there's things out there, black magic, hexes, and all that stuff. And if you play with that energy, you put that energy on people, it will come back on you. It's something you don't want to play with, you spiritual leaders and healers and people like that, right? So all people, I wouldn't even play with putting nothing on nobody, because you're doing what you do to others, you do to yourself. The key is this. Yes, that stuff exists. The key is to not believe it, because only thing that can work, it can only work on you when you actually believe it. So one thing I stopped saying, because I started to realize this at a deeper level, was I stopped rebuking energy and sending it back to others. Because anything that comes my way for me, you heard, I want you to comment that down below. Any energy that comes my way is for me. You are the alchemist, lovely soul. You heard? Trust me, it is so much power in this. So I don't have to rebuke any energy and send it nowhere, because I know how to alchemize that energy and use it for my own benefits. You feel me? So know that, yes, those things exist out there, but you don't have to believe it. When you believe it, that's what makes it real. Just like if you believe in yourself, you believe in your dreams, you believe in your goals, you believe that you got this, you can do this, you believe that things gonna work out for you, you have faith and you believe, it's gonna work out. There's no other way. It's going to work out. For some time now, you have been seeing a lot of chaos in the world. You may have it around you. And so many changes are happening in 2024, as I've spoken on. You have the power to be calm in any situation, even with chaos. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. As for many of you, this time feels so natural. This is a soulful life energy, right? This feels like the best time of your life ever. Although it may look what it look like, which is an illusion, you can feel this in your heart and soul that this is the best time ever, baby. Like the wheel of fortune is like changing and working and shifting and finna work in your favor. Your finances finna rise. Things about to change. No matter where you at and going through right now, you gotta see it differently. You gotta find that, put your focus on what you want and take the focus off what you don't want to create in your life, because you are more powerful than you may think, lovely soul. Okay, so no matter what you go through, the challenges, the obstacles, the lessons, you have learned this far. It has prepared you for whatever you are supposed to be going toward next, for your soul missions. Whatever you need has prepared you. For many, it has prepared you for this moment to lead by example, by leading your own life. So wherever you are right now, you are where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be there. So you have to be there for now. Whatever you're experiencing in your life right now is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to empower you. You turn your pain into power, because you're the alchemist. It's all a part of life and growth. You see, people are struggling with keeping up with this new energy, with all these changes, right? And so that's pushing so many people out of their comfort zone. All these changes, this new energy, all these new, right? So many people are being pushed outside of their comfort zone. And you may have even noticed how unorganized people, places, and businesses are right now. You may feel like everything's on you. The way I like to look at it is being on top of my game, not expecting others to be on top of theirs. So I ask questions. I make sure things get taken care of right? I don't expect others, even if it's a business, I don't care where I am. I don't expect it because I got burned. I got taught. Let's just say I didn't get burned because I don't believe that was a lesson for me. I got taught this, right? By things happening on what we would call bad, but we just don't have to give it a meaning so we can understand it's a lesson for us. So instead of expecting others that you would think with certain labels or whatever to be on top of their game, you be on top of your game. You you make sure you asking questions, make sure that things are getting taken care of right. I do my best not to take in negative energy from others by seeing things in a positive way. So that's the energy I take in my inner world. I must say, I want to stop right there, and I just want to say, like, think about it like this. If somebody come up to you and they tell you having a good day, you feeling good, and somebody come up to you and they be like, oh, such and such said this about whatever little stuff, and it's negative, right? And all of a sudden you're like, man, F that, nah. How do you feel? How do you feel when you do that? Stay away from that energy. Learn to stop, think, and respond from a positive place, from your heart, from within yourself, and so that you're taking the right energy into your inner world. Does that make sense? Because what the words you're using is spelling. Words are spells, lovely soul. So this is what I do, and this heavily works out for me. So I be very mindful on what I take into my inner world. This is very powerful because many of you're opened up, right? You're opened up and feeling everything. You want to feel that good, baby, when you take it in. But you do want to let yourself feel everything. You never want to become numb again. You don't want to avoid what you know you need to face, because it's just going to, blow up. It's going to get bigger. It's not going anywhere until you face whatever you got to face. So if somebody running for something right now, make sure you face what you got to face, because it's going to happen regardless. There's no way out of this, lovely soul. So that's what I like to do, because I know I can't change people, but I know I can change myself. So that's what I do. I must understand that people, I started to understand people, right? You start to become spiritually mature, and you start to see yourself in others. You start to have compassion for others. And I started to understand people, and I understand where they are. Instead of trying to change them, I keep changing within myself. I keep making those changes within me and looking at me, because that's who I can change. I see it as God getting me ready for whatever is next to come in my life, knowing it's all happening for me. Normally, I wouldn't suggest any forms of acting, but this method works. And before I go into it, because I want you to try it for yourself, I want to pull a card for you real quick, lovely soul. One card, Spirit. What is it in this deck? I heard lesson. What is it in this deck? What lesson do you have in here for these lovely souls today? Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm hearing somebody doing all work, no play. And in order to bring your dreams down into the reality, to the physical dimension, you got to put in the work, and you got to stay grounded. And if you're getting a whole bunch of knowledge and you're not grounding down and doing the work, and you just got a whole bunch of knowledge, you can lose sense of your reality. So do be mindful of that. That's the message that's coming through. One card, Spirit for these lovely souls. What is it that you want to tell them most right now? Thank you. Here it is. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Oh man, I heard all work, no play. Check it out. Okay. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? I'm hearing sense of humor. That God's made this journey to be fun. I encourage you, stop being so serious and have more fun with this. You're going to see so much more of your creativity pop on. Calm down and slow down too is what I'm hearing. Somebody's moving too fast. Anytime you catch yourself moving into a cycle, moving too fast, every day, do it in daily patterns, go to work, get up, slow it down. Find the time to slow it down. Today's soul action that we recommend for you. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play and let go of any need to produce anything. Check it out, journal that. You can stop the video and journal that. I actually am from whoever feels like a victim, right? From the card we pull, who am I placing blame on right now? You could write that in your journal to see what is it, or who is it that you are placing blame on right now? What do I resist feeling right now? Look, check it out. These cards are coming. Take them how they resonate to you. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Check it out. What am I focused on? What I want most? Man, everything I just said. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Check it out. Check it out. You can pause the video, write the question out, and journal to see what is within you. And one more I got. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Sometimes we set the bar way too high for ourselves. Make small goals and meet those goals, lovely soul. Look at that. Look, I'm rhyming today. And know and believe that, yes, you are worthy, lovely soul. You are worthy. You always have been, and you always will be. And that's what you have to discover and know and feel within yourself, lovely soul. So what I want you to try is this method that works for me. Like I said, normally I wouldn't recommend any type of acting, right? But this method works. So try it for yourself. Start acting as if nothing bothers you. If something triggers you, tighten up and go in and look at it and change it and repeat the process. Acting as if nothing bothers you will lead you to being this way as you do the work along with it. So when I act as nothing bothered me, it kept me in this calming state. But when I was calm, I was looking inward at myself, right? And when I was looking inward at myself, I was able to see what I was feeling inside. But I didn't react because I was looking at it and I didn't react to it. But what I did is, if it was a person there, whatever, when the situation was done, when I got by myself, I went in and I looked at why that was there. Instead of blaming them and pointing the finger at them, I looked at why that was there and I started extracting it, changing it, fixing it, right? Reframing it, because that no longer serves me. That's not how I wish to feel. That's not what I'm really believing in my heart. That's just something that's been there inside of me that needs to go. You understand what I'm saying? So when you act as if, like when you act as if nothing is bothering you, but then you go in and look at what you feel inside of you that may trigger you, or you feel boiled up inside of you in any situation that you are in, and you go in and change it and you repeat the process. So this will this is key for 2024, and this will lead you the way. This will help you lead, because what happened is you will start to be this way as you do the work along with. This will become who you are. This is the calm, baby. It's time for the calm. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. This is the key in 2024 onward. This is one that's very, very, very key. You might have noticed in your life. I don't even want to go there. We ain't gonna get off track there. As things get great and amazing, there's always polarity and duality. So check out the energy of how great things are becoming. This new earth, this new energy, these new changes, these new experiences. You feel me? Many of you are receiving new rewards. This is a year of abundance. This is a year of money. This is a year of wealth. This is a year of expansion, and so much more. A new, brand new beginning. But the flip side is other things are getting worse, which has to happen. It has to happen in order to get better. So be the calm in the storm. Be the calm in any chaos that may surround you, lovely soul. One card, spirit, one card to tie this message together. What is it that you want to tell these lovely, amazing souls who are so worthy and valuable and powerful beings? What is it that you want to tell them in this deck right now to tie this message together? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. 555. Major changes are happening in your life. For some of you right now, I'm actually seeing like a tornado. Like, right? It's like really, some of you are undergoing major deep changes. Third chakra, solar plex, oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life. And I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and I let them support me. I am brave and I'm not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to emphasize and sympathize with others. And I choose to see the love in and all around me. I see everything as a part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into others. And you are noticing right now, right? Her willpower, confidence. Some of you are really boosting your confidence up right now. And you may notice right now that balance. Many of you are trying to find common balance in your life. Balance, I think it came out yesterday's message. Balance your outer life with your inner journey. Go in and begin to work on balance in all aspects of your life. It's not a rush. I tell myself, one day at a time, one moment at a time, one day at a time. Bring your focus. Your focus is powerful. Bring your focus to the moment, whatever it is that you are doing in that moment. Put your full focus into that. I heard somebody want to be heard. In order to If you are coaches, healers, listeners, however you want to take this message, all people can hear this. In order to be heard by somebody, you got to listen. You can't be thinking about what you're going to say next. You got to actually listen to their perspective to understand where they're coming from. So that message needs to go out to many out there today. Thank you all for sharing your valuable time here with me. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I feel like some of you, throat chakra, you got so much to say. It's time for you to step up for what you believe in and stand up. Stand up in your truth and stand in your power, lovely soul. This is a year of empowerment and authenticity. And it's okay to be the real you. You may not have been accepted in the past, and you may have had to hide in your shadows, but that time is over, baby. Stand in your light and let yourself glow up and be you. If people don't like you, that is okay. Authenticity is so powerful. It is so powerful. It does so much more than what you can even imagine. Like, these types of things are naturally, like, your authenticity is naturally calm and at peace. Many of you are discovering that now. I love you all, and keep taking care of yourself. Share this video with anyone you want to share this video with. If you like it, you found a message here, hit that like button, baby, so we can get this message out to more lovely souls like yourself. If you open to the real talk and you feeling the vibes and you like what it feels like being here at Pure Clarity Mindset, baby, hit that subscribe button and that bell. Hold on, wait a minute for you click off. If you're an Instagrammer, follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritual. With all that being said, I want to say, ain't nothing wrong with a little chakra, throat chakra, crown chakra smoothie, baby. Put them colors in your body with your chakras that you're working on, okay? Peace, love, and light to you. Come back to see me.